Okie dokie folks, welcome back to Roottrees Are Dead. Now, this game is certainly going to suffer from the problem of can I remember what on earth I was doing before? Because there's like loads of tiny little facts that I was trying to keep in my head and they're all gone. Okay, so we did quite a bit of the Miracle family up here. I mean, the first name is Miracle. Yeah, because they became preachers. Right, and they're sort of like a like in terms of age difference, they're sort of a generation out of line. That's alright, we can deal with that. Oh yeah, we were thinking about the redheads, because there's a couple of redheads, and they're either from this family, although we think this is Sam, right? Yep. With a different surname. But there's something going on with you, as though you're adopted or something. I guess you've got red hair. Ish. Like, the problem with these photos is they are black and white, so I mean that looks like dark hair. That could be like reddish hair. That looks blonde. That looks blonde. I mean, we know you're blonde. Okay, what else have we got to deal with? All sorts of things. We don't have any like evidence we haven't looked at yet, right? No. Marketing items, interesting. Okay. Oh yeah, with Stephanie Jones. Is that your partner? Probably. That's what you do, right? When you like, oh, I'm a family person. Here's me and my family. And I think she might be pregnant. And there was another picture where I thought the same thing. Is that a different person or the same person? Hold on. Okay, every detail. Is she wearing the same thing? If she's wearing exactly the same thing, that would be quite a strong clue. Oh, it's similar. It's not the same thing. Much kind of curly. It's like a much later thing, isn't it? Like, but then it might still be the same person. When was this? Is this recent? Or maybe it's like a daughter of, but then the pregnancy wouldn't match up. So I don't think the pregnancy does match up. So I think they're different people, because this is maybe a generation back, or maybe not. This is the Free Spirits. Holy moly. So we're saying you are the one at the bottom of the miracle tree. The miracle tree, or the lovely tree. Yeah, because you're a free spirit. Wait, have I got that right? Yeah. Is that who I put there? Oh, I mean, I guess I didn't. I guess I could assign that picture. Wait, so it's you. Do you look the same? You don't really look the same. Well, there's also not a place for a second. Oh no, I put that up there. Oh yeah, okay, because they're out of line. But that is, hold on, or am I mixing up the photos? This is the Free Spirits. Miracle Junior. Am I getting mixed up by which one's which? We've got the 5 pieces. Yeah, then that's the next generation. That's the Free Spirits. So why are you in that picture? I know you're a similar age, so maybe that's the reason. But it is you because it says Miracle Junior, although the other one's also Miracle the Third, not Junior. Okay, holy moly. Holy moly. Holy moly. It's a lot of detail. Okay, are they always in the same place? It looks like the same kind of like factory building, right? Maybe it's part of the farm. It's definitely always the same place, because they're trying to recreate that photo. Okay, can I use the stapler? No. Seemingly not. Okay, I think we should do some searching. It's probably the most likely thing that will help us. Should we stick over here? Should we go here? Have we searched for you? Probably. Gwyn Roottree. In fact, aren't you one of the stars? Yeah, you are. And you're also a star. Ha ha ha. But I don't think we got... Okay. Where am I going? I do want to be at the computer. Here we go. So, I'm pretty sure we got some quotes from this, including some movie references, so maybe we should look those up now. Fixed roles in a minor hit movie, Guys Like Us. Is there anything about who you were married to or anything? Guys Like Us. Do I look that up in the... There was a place to look that up in the library? No, that's just for books. I thought there was a way to look up movies. Oh, maybe I just search it. Guys Like Us. Back? No, oh. Okay, it can be a bit awkward to get. Just click that, okay. Oh, just go to the top. Guys Like Us. Find some information on the website about old films that are not yet available on VHS. The site is not very well organised and the search is broken, but you can get to individual pages from your search engine. Guys Like Us is a 1953 film in which two secretaries cut their hair short and pose as businessmen to get ahead in life until one of them falls in love with their client, and hilarity ensues. Starring Gwyn Roottree, Leslie Florence, and Harrison Lane. Harrison Lane did come up before. Because I remember thinking, oh, it's like Harrison Ford or whatever. And there was like a second name. There was like another actor. Did you know trivia? The title is a play on words. I mean, I figured that out. As it can be read that the two women are men similar to other men, or that the men are fond of them, indeed. Indeed. Okay. So back to... Oh, okay, so it doesn't add it to the top. It stays wherever it was. There. After the flop of Christmas Mission. Okay, Christmas Mission. I'm glad that Control A highlights all the text. Christmas Mission, yeah, it's the same starting point. Christmas Mission is on a page called Flops. It was a war movie about World War I, released in 1955, that received poor reviews and lost the studio money. Gwyn Roottree had a role as a soldier's wife who wrote him letters from home. You find no additional relevant information. Did you know trivia? The movie was marketed as an incredible true story, but no record of the events happening has ever been found. Okay, that seems useless? Question mark? Gwyn, where are you? Oh, it stays scrolled down. That makes this slightly confusing. Okay. I think that's what's going on. That's all the movies from there. Highly publicized divorce. Let's look up Harrison, not Ford, Harrison Lane. Like, did you marry a co-star? Is that why it was highly publicized? Seemingly not. Harrison Lane was a television actor with a major role in Guys Like Us and some other films. His largest role before Guys Like Us was as the villain in the first season of Western Frontiers. Due to the popularity of Guys Like Us, the studio brought Lane back to play the villain's twin brother, this time as a hero joining the protagonist. Okay, Western Frontiers has no connection to the Roottrees. Harrison Lane seems to be a dead end. Okay. It is interesting that it spells things out like that. I mean, I think that's probably a good thing. I think that's a sensible bit of design. I can imagine some people would be like, oh, it feels like it's breaking the fourth wall, but maybe there's like a better way it could have done it, in a way that's a bit more like, feels a bit more integrated with the world. But, I mean, this works for me. What was the other name on there? I think it was the other actress, Leslie Florence. I mean, not necessarily, but then the story was about two. I mean, I'm assuming there were female secretaries. It was 1953, and like the point was that they were disguising themselves as men. Leslie Florence. Leslie Florence was Gwyn Roottree's co-star. Not much relevant information. She doesn't have any additional credits on the site. Yeah, okay. There isn't even any trivia about her. Okay. We never searched, so we did know the name of your mother. Margolite? That was just Margot, wasn't it? Is Margot always short for that? And I've never seen that name written out. No, Margot is normally short for... I can't even think of the right thing. Roottrees? Did you change name? Did I spell something wrong? Or maybe I should put Margot? Huh. Interesting. You've disappeared off the face of the earth. I probably searched you already. Should we search for you? Miracle the Third. Maybe do this. Oh. Why did the music just suddenly stop? I accidentally typed this. Oh. Okay. There's a button to change track, and it also types into the thing. Okay, that's funny. So typing a square bracket changes track. Miracle Third. Roottree? There were still Roottrees. Nothing. Interesting. What other things did I have in my notebook to look up? I mean, we dealt with that already. Maybe I should remove it. Second cousin... I mean, have we ever looked up you? Second cousin, Ernie Jr., who just become president. Okay. Spearheaded route with Carl. Ernie Jr. Didn't Ernie Jr. then die or something? It was passing second cousin. So we're saying that is not just your aunt's bit, but it's like up another level and then down. So Ernie Jr. is in the same row as you. So maybe over here or over here. Let's do some research. Ernie Jr. Do I have to do the whole thing? Nope. Ernie Jr. was a former president of the Roottree Candy Company. He seems... Oh, I've already quoted this, so I've already been here, I guess. He seems to directly precede Carl Roottree, and one website even says that he was Carl's mentor. Yes, I remember this. He was apparently very successful as a president, but not so much as a public figure. Yes, okay. Died in 1996. So Carl hasn't been the president for very long, like 2 years. Okay. I can't believe that's all the information we get about you. What else do I have here? Did I pick this up because of those, maybe? What if I searched, like, Rootree's lawyer? I mean, don't I already know your name? Oh yeah, it was Miracle. No. Her father... Who is that? Who was that? Oh, yeah. So when I was thinking about Pop here, I think I was like imagining that I was working on this bit at the time and this bit was empty. And so I still keep thinking of it as being connected to that. But no, I think it was it just here? It was you, wasn't it? Clancy Edward Roottree? Have we looked up you yet? Clanced Trust. Clanced. It'd be weird to change. That probably means something else that isn't the same as Clancy. I mean, we could look that up. Search. The Clanced, pronounced Clanced. Clanced? Or maybe like Clanced. Like when you say like, what's a good example? There are words where sometimes you pronounce the ED at the end of them in that way. I can't think of a good example. It's highly unusual corporate arrangement named after Clancy Edward Roottree. Okay. Clance Ed, like Edward, who was Elias's son and the Roottree Candy Company's head lawyer at the time. Due to its unique nature, it's often brought up in online discussions about financial matters and inheritance as an oddity. The company mandates that a fixed percentage of its profits are split every quarter amongst bank accounts representing each direct relative of Elias and Gwyneth. An account is created for each blood relative at birth and first accessible when they reach 18. There's going to be like an extra person like Sam or something. The actual numbers have never been fully disclosed to the public, but due to the ever-increasing success of the company, it's a significant amount of money. Okay. So a percentage of its profits are then split equally? It doesn't say this, but equally. Okay. The Clanstead Trust is known for being essentially impossible to get around due to many checks and balances written into it. Still, there have been a few situations in which family members have tried to forcibly remove another member from the trust. Most details online are pretty vague since the matters are handled internally. The only information you discover is from a university law school which apparently had a guest lecturer talk about the Roottrees versus RR. Who's RR in this case? You find very few details about this particular incident with regards to the Clanstead Trust. A student that attended the lecture about it wrote the following on a Legal Oddities website. From what you can tell, RR attempted unsuccessfully to remove a fellow family member from the trust. It was said that RR attempted 2 arguments. First, the person in question was born out of wedlock. Okay, it's probably Sam. So I think Sam is a child of what's his face up at the top, the top dog, Elias, like much later in life, and then was adopted as the child, like as like a grandson, basically as a child of one of their children, I guess that's like the opposite of what happened in EastEnders. Back in 2000 and something. Well, there's a reference. It was said that RR attempted 2 arguments. Yeah, okay. And second, they committed a significant crime against a fellow family member. Interesting. Okay, we want to quote this. I don't know when to make a new page. I guess when I need to. Still, due to the ironclad wording of the Clanstead Trust, it is Clanstead because it's Edward, right? Trust. It was impossible to remove any direct descendants of Elias Roottree without completely dissolving the trust. There's no additional information online. Okay, RR. Do we have an RR? Somebody Roottree. It'd probably be one of these, right? Elias Junior. Do we have... Oh, can't get over there. Oh, we have all their names, so no, maybe it's a kid then. We do have some of the other names that go here, but I don't think I ever figured out exactly who was who. So hold on, that was an interesting bit of stuff. And I got there from thinking about the Clanstead Trust thing. And so who was I looking into at the time? Oh, the lawyer. I'm like failing to end up where I want to end up and then clicking back to a previous place. So you. No, that's not where we started. Where did we start? We went to... I guess I just saw that in my notes. And that was about... Where did that come from? Here. So that was about... Edward Clancy. Oh yes, we searched for that. Oh yeah, I wish this would go in order of when I searched. Like bring it to the top if I searched it recently. Because I think I must have searched you twice then. Clancy Edward. Where are you? Why can I not see you anywhere? Have I not searched you? Wait, maybe I haven't searched you. Okay. Maybe I was going to, and then I got distracted. Clancy Roottree. Huh, nothing? That seems unusual. Why would there be nothing? Oh, it just takes me to this, okay. Is there any other trail to follow from here? While looking at the class, you often find mentions to the 5-piece guarantee. Oh, okay, interesting. How did I not see that? Did I just not scroll down enough? Okay. The 5-piece guarantee, in combination with the Clanstead Trust. I wonder if there was like an extra flavour added to the 5 pieces. Is that meant to represent the extra child? The 5-piece guarantee, in combination with the Clanstead Trust, was Elias Roottree's attempt to ensure that the Roottree Candy Company would remain a family business for eternity. In isolation, it is somewhat baffling. The yearly salary of Rootree's president is always locked to the price of a single pack of 5 pieces. When the 5-piece guarantee went into effect, this was 25 cents a year. Now it's close to $4, okay? Combined with the Clanstead Trust, however, it makes a bit more sense. Elias wanted to ensure that only his direct relatives could afford to be president. And he knew that because their passive income was tied to the profits of the company, they would have a vested interest in keeping the company as profitable and successful as possible. Right. So whoever's president only gets that much money. You can't like give yourself a better salary. So therefore, they have to invest in the company and therefore benefit everybody who receives money from the Clanstead Trust, right? Whether or not this was a smart or successful decision is widely debated both online and in person by economics enthusiasts of all levels of expertise. Okay. Curious. Okay. Where am I going? Over here. Maybe. Or over here, maybe? Okay, what next? Excuse me, I had to step away for a second. Okay, I think I was just deciding what to do next. I should just keep searching for people. Oh, it's a search for you. So like that or like that? 2 T's. About Sam Roottree. Often just like the first name works. Nothing for Sam. It's actually shocking how few things actually have results. Have we looked you up yet? Elias Jr. Roottree. Elias Jr. Roottree. Oop, there's definitely too many O's. Nothing for you? I feel like the internet's broken. Oh, yeah, I guess that's how you would say it, yes. Elias Roottree Jr. Okay. Listed on the website about historical buildings in Butler County is listed alongside an old residence that has been preserved called Hunchetop House. You attempt to find more information about the man and the building but come up empty. So you're saying if I would search this, I just wouldn't get anything. Indeed. Okay, well things get very mysterious very quickly, don't they? What about over here? Have we looked up you yet? Gwendolyn Roottree. I think we have. Okay. Sure. Gwendolyn. Have I spelled that wrong? Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn Roottree. Are you a Roottree? Yes, you are. Why does nothing come up for that? Like, surely this entire family is, like, famous. I guess it is the early internet. There might just not be very many pages. Okay, what else do we have in terms of notes? She's been Starlet. That was like another movie, yeah. Oh, a magazine. Starlet was... Ooh. Okay, we've got a periodical. Starlet was a magazine that started with the colorization of film and went until around 1964. Generally, it was a tabloid with a focus on famous actors and actresses. It didn't much go into any other aspects of filmmaking or Hollywood news. Okay, this might be where we learn about your partner. It's a tabloid about Hollywood stars. So we're going to search Starlet. Can I search without a keyword? Gwyn. Here we go. Gwyn Roottree was often in starlet. Most mentions were around the time of her divorce in 1958 from Wild Bill Williams. Has that name come up before? Probably. Wild Bill Williams. So all the way over here. Wild Bill. Oh, maybe just Bill. Or, well, wait. Bill Williams? William? Okay, that name doesn't show up. I guess it's just a stage name then. The gossip is, I assume the Wild was. The gossip is speculative and full of tabloid stereotypes. Some of it focuses on the fact that when she announced her divorce, she also announced she was pregnant again. Okay. Second child here. Okay. Others mention that the rumor is Wild. Others mention that the rumor is Wild Bill had multiple affairs, which left her heartbroken. There is also an interview from earlier in mid-1957 where she was asked about her last name. She answered, "The power of a name is undeniable. My grandfather constantly preached the importance of family names and honoring them. My father decided to bless me with a famous name. There's nothing wrong with Cornwall, but Roottree has power." Cornwall. So you're somebody Cornwall. Is it bad to just assume? I'm going to assume it's you. Linus. My husband similarly goes by Wild Bill. It's an infamous name he repurposed for himself because he didn't have the benefit of being born with a famous one. But Wild combined with the alliteration Williams is incredibly memorable. Okay. Although we've relocated to Paris, I know your readers love to keep up with my husband, so consider this a starlet exclusive about both of us. Wild Bill and I have a child on the way, and we're sticking with Roottree for the last name, not Williams. But we also plan to lean into alliteration. That's how we'll honour both of our family names for the next generation. RR. Somebody Roottree. Although I guess there's another, we've already got 3 RRs with these as well. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, Carl, and Clancy. I wonder if there's a Clancy. Yeah. I guess Clancy and Carl are quite different names, but still some similarities. So I think what I should really have done, and we can do it now, is look up this. Wild Bill Williams was the leading man of some non-notable movies in the 1950s. He appeared in an adventure movie called Fortune Favours the Grave, which is yet to be released for home audiences. You don't find any additional information about the film. He was known for his good looks and off-screen romances, specifically with blondes. He was married 4 different times to 4 different actresses. There's a famous Hollywood rumor that he even approached Marilyn Monroe at a party. Okay, we're blending with the real world here. And that she was already aware of his reputation. Did you know, trivia, Wild Bill grew up in Paris, France. He returned there often. Interesting. Maybe we should look up Paris, France. Oh, interesting. There was a photo of them in Paris. Wait, in fact, yeah, we saw the 2 kids, didn't we? So that you went back to Paris, maybe, to see Wild Bill Williams. Let's look up this film. I have to select it again, it seems. Oh, same thing. Okay, let's just look up Paris. No. What if I just do Paris? No. Okay. What is Paris? I've never heard of Paris. But yeah, there's a photo of you with your kids. Let's remind ourselves of that here. Yeah. And they're in Paris. Couldn't make the reunion. Wishing you well from Paris. Okay. Gosh, I'm going to have to think about the timeline of all these photos and who was pregnant when and all that kind of stuff. Uh-oh. That's kind of scary. Let's look up Zach. Zach Morden. Well, that's so far removed from the main like Roottree line that, yeah, Zachariah was it? Zachariah. Nothing at all. But you were a president of the company. Unless I've got your name wrong. It's possible. At some point we're going to learn about that family, I guess. And there's an Ernie Jr. No, not Ernie. Yeah, there was an Ernie Jr. somewhere. So that means there's an Ernie somewhere. Is this even right? I have no idea if that's right. Holy moly. Glad we have that note. Yeah, okay, so it's telling us our progress. 3 more and they'll lock in. I don't know which ones I feel like I'm close on. I haven't put you in just because I don't like guessing at the number. Your name. I guess I was hoping to get that through either of you, but I don't think that happens. Didn't get anything about you, did we? Is the dot necessary? Maybe. Did I not put the dot? Nope, doesn't work. Okay. What about like the other siblings here? Clancy Jr.? There's definitely like stuff I've missed from stuff I've already looked through. Nothing. Nothing about you. That seems weird. Is there anything about you? Clark Rafferty. Why are you a Rafferty? A few fan sites for the band Jim and Diamond seem to mention that he used to make music with Clark Rafferty. Okay, that is wrong. You're not a Rafferty, are you? But you are a Clark, aren't you? Do we have another Clark? No. Okay, so that's a red herring, isn't it? You used to make music. Well, I mean, unless you used to make music with your cousin. These times. Oh, interesting. We've got a new track. Band called C and J plus J and D. Released 1 single. Diamond and James. Diamond and James plus Clark and somebody. And James. Someone with the username XXX Diehard Dazzler XXX scanned the cover and noted that it cost him over $200 at auction. Okay. Cool. Apparently this was Jim Roottree and Diamond LaRue's first song together. He also mentions that it was performed with Jim's cousin. Oh, maybe it was. Jim's cousin and Diamond's sister. Oh, we did get your name. It was only somewhat similar to Jim and Diamond's later works. We can't find anything else about XXX Diehard Dazzler, XXX, the band, or the single, so all that's left to do is add the scan to your evidence. After a blazing fast 35-minute download, the track is also available. Wait, so we did get a scan of the cover. Interesting, and of course they're covering up their faces, just to be annoying. These times. So this is when Jim and Diamond made their first song together. What did they look like? Okay, you've got stubble in your hair like that. I mean, it might not be the same. You look the closest for sure, I think. And then what did Diamond look like? Like that. Oh, probably you, unless you dyed your hair. Folk group. You've scanned the album as well. Is the track itself going to have information in it? The website also listed the song's credits as music and lyrics by Clark Rafferty. Okay, yeah, okay, so that was the right thing. So I still don't know why the name... Oh, because you got... Oh yeah, because you got married to Jake. Okay. Silly me, yeah. I've forgotten that we were putting in their like birth name and not their married name. So I was thinking, oh, so even after you're married, you were Roottrees. So I guess it's a Roottree family still. But no, that's the mistake I've made there. Jim Roottree, back on vocals by the LaRues. Yeah, what was your name? There was, yeah, that did come up already, I think. On it is a sticker. And do we think they were together? Was the other LaRue with the other, were they married to Clark? On it is a sticker that says folk style songwriting, catchy, MMM magazine. There's the song containing the clues, but we're still going to read them. Life is life and love shall be, me for you and you for me. Someday will come though that this tree will be the last of what was we. With passing years all paths diverge, rivers rambling onward surge, one source behind old memories, but find their way to different seas. Someday these times will be all be over. Dew dries on the morning clover, so take my hand beneath the tree and carve your name with me, these times are ours for free. We'll tell ourselves these stories older, dwell on warmth, ignore the colder, probably yearn for what could be, rose-tinted by youth's memory. So act as though these times ain't fleeting, love still flows, our hearts hard beating. For now ignore fate's destiny, two roads that crossed once at this tree. Someday these times will be all over, but it's the same chorus. And then it's the same again, no change. Sometimes lyrics do that, they like change a line for dramatic effect. Okay, so I can click this as well. I mean, I could have just listened to it instead of reading the lyrics.
Life is life, love shall be, me for you and you for me. Someday will come though that this tree will be the last of what was we. With passing years all paths diverge, rivers rambling onward surge. One source behind old memories, but find their ways to different
Ways.
Someday these times will all be over.
All be over.
Dew dries on the morning clover.
Morning clover.
So take my hand beneath the tree.
Okay.
Carve your name with me.
Oh no, we already had. Okay, Danielle Franks. Okay. Should we look, like, what happens if you look up just like the side characters? Oh. Nothing.
We'll tell ourselves these stories older, dwell on
And what had I just looked up before that?
colder.
You.
Probably
Yeah, okay.
what could be, rose tinted by
And so that just led us to that. I mean, it tied some. I mean, it gave me. I mean, I already knew Clark Rafferty, and I changed it by being silly. But yeah, okay. Is there any meaning to this? Oh, I see. C and J, J and D. Oh, okay. So that's how we can also work it out. Based on. So you two. So no, it's you. You are Jim. Those two, it's Jim and Diamond. And whatever your name is, Clark. Let's put in LaRue.
these times are ours for free.
Did it say on your... I mean, I don't think I need to know your sister's name.
Someday these times will all be over.
Oh, interesting. Diamond Dazzlers is the name of the official fan club for Jim and Diamond. You find a forum post called Cool Things You Got in the Mail on a random forum about video games. One reply mentions that Jim and Diamond still sent out a Christmas card every year to Diamond's Dazzlers. It's accompanied by some pictures, as well as some history about the fan club. I like this tune. And that's the end, right? Is it a classic fade out? I think so. Yep. Oh, no, it's not. There we go. Okay, back to the normal music. One reply mentions that Jim and Diamond still send out a Christmas card every year to Diamond's Dazzlers. It's accompanied by some pictures as well as some history about the fan club. Apparently, even though it is no longer available to join, Jim and Diamond still honour it themselves personally. There is a fierce debate in the subsequent posts about whether that's cool or pathetic. Amongst the pictures of Christmas cards from over the years, only one is relevant. The card from 1996, including pictures of Jim and Diamond's young son, Wolf. I feel like that already came up and I didn't search it. As well as a note about his daughter's band, the Floozies. That picture has been added to your evidence. Okay. Okay. Something's happening. Okay, this is Wolf. He found a picture of a Christmas card from Jim and Diamond to their fan club in 1996, 2 years ago. The description said it included a picture of his son Wolf listening to his parents' latest music. Oh, you've got headphones on or something? Oh yeah, you do, I think. Okay. It's a photo of a photo. So, Wolf. However, we don't know what order. Or do we? Hold on. Young son Wolf. But the daughter's in a band at the same time, so probably the daughter's older. Probably. The Floozies are an all-female punk band operating out of New York City. They're mentioned in passing in an online review from earlier this year. Apparently they were the opening act for the band the reviewer actually came to see. The reviewer writes that she normally doesn't review the opening act, but this one was unusual, and not because of the music, which she described as loud, fast and repetitive, but not in a good way. The trio was extremely cagey about their identities. The reviewer asked the venue who they were, and she was told they were rumoured to be the children of other famous musicians. Didn't want that to be why they became popular. The reviewer also mentioned that for an underground and unknown band with absolutely no following, their equipment was all extremely expensive, and not only were they selling CDs, but they only cost $1. They probably were losing a fortune, but it's okay. They are the free... what are we calling them? Yeah. The generation that has all the money. The reviewer said although she bought a copy, she would be unlikely to ever listen to any of it again, except maybe Beef Baby, the 7th track. There is no picture of the Floozies performing live, but the cover from the CD they are selling, Conquistador, has been added to your evidence. Okay, the cover from the CD. Can we look up this as well? Beef Baby is a song by the Floozies. You can't actually find anything else about it anywhere, but with a name like that, it's hard not to speculate on the subject matter, isn't it? Beef Baby. Could it be a euphemism or about a newborn cow? Perhaps the Floozies are holding a grudge against a toddler. Certainly piques your curiosity. If only you had the time and resources to look into it further. I do. I have plenty of time. Or maybe I don't have the resources. That's this. Yes. Conquistador. Are you, Candy? I mean... Candy, Nikki, and Nina. Do we know... well, so you're obviously on guitars and vocals, but do we know whether the guitarist and the vocalist is... where was that other thing? It was not that... it was the photo of a photo. Where's that? Here. No, it was the thing that led to that, which I think was on the computer. This thing? As well as a note about his daughter's band, the Floozies. His daughter's band? I mean, no, that could mean... I mean, it might be that only one of the names is in there. What was the name we just got? Candy. So do we think there's a Candy... Roottrees? Or... I mean, they did own a chocolate company, so maybe that's the joke. What were the other names there? Nikki and Nina. Nothing. Yeah, you would say it's my daughter's band, regardless of whether. Can I look at the back or the sleeve? And that was from me already looking up the floozies, right? Yes. The problem is all of the musicians in that band are children of famous musicians. I mean, I don't think this will bring up anything else, will it? Nope. I don't want to guess. Holy moly, have I made any progress today? I don't think I have. I mean, I guess I filled some stuff in. Don't I know some pictures? I mean, that's the only picture I've got, and we don't have a picture of the rest of the band. It's probably implying that. I think you're the... Okay, I think we should put that in. So that is you. Like, we don't have a picture of the rest of the band. I do wish there was something more. Maybe that is Candy. Musician. I don't know how many we filled in. At least not 3 correctly. And then your name was Wolf. And we do have a picture of you as well. You. I mean, you don't have an occupation, you're just a kid. Unemployed. Non-child. You're literally just a kid. I don't know how many I've entered. Did we get an impression of how old you were? From the other one. Young son, yeah, so likely that age. Okay, I don't know how many I've filled in. I guess that's fine, we can leave that there. And I guess things will get confirmed later. Yeah, we never filled you in, but I mean, you continued the line, didn't you? Did you? I think you did. You were like on the... Okay, let's look at that actually quickly. So you were on this. With your pasta. Well, so... I mean, but pasta wasn't an option. What kind of pasta? Spaghetti. Maybe we just stick with preacher then. Is a pasta a type of preacher? Okay. I thought it might want something more specific, but no. Okay. And is it those two? Okay, it's those two. Good. Not. Oh. Passwords.
It's time for your headlines. Once an hour, every hour on the 45. It's a bizarre development to an already tragic tale. In the wake of the accident that took his life, some of Carl Roottree's belongings have apparently gone missing. Most notably, a framed photo of the Roottree family from the 1970s.
I have no idea where it might be.
Office wall. We interviewed a local psychologist
No subtitles.
about who would do such a thing and why. For that article, search online for WRTD News. Again, that's WRTD.
That music suddenly ended. Okay, we'll do that next time. What's it added to here? Wait, what? That thing. Does that remind me of that? Yeah, it does. Yep, okay, we'll look that up next time, folks. See you then. We've got a bunch of things confirmed. Woohoo. Alright, goodbye.